In a typical day, you probably use several different computer networks. After getting up in the morning, as you eat your breakfast, you check your email on your tablet over a Wi-Fi connection in your house, network number 1. When you get to work, you log onto your computer and start using a number of files from the company's database, network number 2. When you go out for a coffee, you check the latest scores on your tablet using the Wi-Fi hotspot of the local coffee shop, network number 3, and it's only 11 a.m. Each of these networks is organized differently. Computer networks can be characterized by the geographic area they occupy and the purpose of the network within this geographic area. Networks can cover anything from a handful of devices within a single room to millions of devices spread across the entire globe. Some of the different networks based on size are Personal Area Network, or PAN, Local Area Network, or LAN, Metropolitan Area Network, or MAN, and Wide Area Network, or WAN. Let's look at each of these in a bit more detail. A personal area network, or PAN, is a computer network organized around a single individual person within a single building. This could be inside a small office or a residence. A typical PAN would include one or more computers, telephones, peripheral devices, video game consoles, and other personal entertainment devices. If multiple individuals use the same network within a residence, the network is sometimes referred to as a home area network, or HAN. In a very typical setup, a residence will have a single wired internet connection connected to a modem. This modem then provides both wired and wireless connections for multiple devices. The network is typically managed from a single computer but can be accessed from any device. This type of network provides great flexibility. For example, it allows you to send a document to the printer in the office upstairs while you're sitting on the couch with your laptop, upload the photos from your cell phone to a storage device connected to your desktop computer, watch movies from an online streaming service on your TV. If this sounds familiar to you, you likely have a PAN in your house without having called it by that name. A local area network, or LAN, consists of a computer network at a single site, typically an individual office building. A LAN is very useful for sharing resources, such as data storage and printers. LANs can be built with relatively inexpensive hardware, such as hubs, network adapters, and Ethernet cables. The smallest LAN may only use 2 computers, while larger LANs can accommodate thousands of computers. A LAN typically relies mostly on wired connections for increased speed and security, but wireless connections can also be part of a LAN. High speed and relatively low cost are the defining characteristics of LANs. LANs are typically used for single sites where people need to share resources among themselves, but not with the rest of the outside world. Think of an office building where everybody should be able to access files on a central server or be able to print a document to one or more central printers. Those tasks should be easy for everybody working in the same office, but you would not want somebody just walking outside to be able to send a document to the printer from their cell phone. A metropolitan area network, or MAN, consists of a computer network across an entire city, college campus, or small region. A MAN is larger than a LAN, which is typically limited to a single building or site. Depending on the configuration, this type of network can cover an area from 5 to around 50 kilometers across. A MAN is often used to connect several LANs together to form a bigger network. When this type of area network is specifically designed for a college campus, it is sometimes referred to as a campus area network, or CAN. A wide area network, or WAN, occupies a very large area, such as an entire country or the entire world. A WAN can contain multiple smaller networks, such as LANs or MANs. The Internet is the best known example of a public WAN. All the types of networks discussed so far use both wired and wireless connections. A wireless network refers to any type of network that establishes connections without cables. Wireless connections have many advantages, starting with the fact that you don't need to buy and install cables. If a personal area network or PAN is entirely wireless, it is referred to as a wireless personal area network or WPAN. This applies to all the different types: WLAN, WMAN, and WWAN. So let's return to the example of the networks in your typical day. What type of networks did you use? You used a Wi-Fi signal to connect to the wireless personal area network in your home. To check your email, you used your WPAN to connect to the internet, which itself is a wide area network. At the office, you connected to a database server, most likely using a local area network. At the coffee shop, you used a Wi-Fi hotspot to connect to the internet. If the hotspot is part of a public network of hotspots, for example, set up by the city government, you connected to a wireless metropolitan area network. So the next time you start using your smartphone, tablet, or computer, think for a moment about the type of network you are using. Computer networks can be characterized by the geographic area they occupy and the purpose of the network within this geographic area. Networks can cover anything from a handful of devices within a single room to millions of devices spread across the entire globe. A personal area network is a computer network organized around a single individual person within a single building. A local area network consists of a computer network at a single site for sharing resources, typically an individual office building. A metropolitan area network consists of a computer network across an entire city, college campus, or small region. A wide area network occupies a very large area, such as an entire country or the entire world. All of these networks can be wired, wireless, or a combination of the two.